Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into repairing a corrupted master boot record, MBR, on Windows 11. This is a crucial skill to have, as a corrupted MBR can prevent your system from booting. This tutorial will cover the theory, the symptoms, the tools, and the step-by-step procedures to fix it. Understanding the master boot record, MBR. The MBR is a critical piece of data located on the very first sector, Sector 0, of your hard drive, or SSD. It's responsible for the following. 1. Bootloader code *. The MBR contains a small amount of executable code that is the first thing your computer loads after the BIOS/UEFI firmware initializes. This code's job is to find the active, bootable, partition on your drive. 2. Partition table *. The MBR also holds a table that describes the partitions on your hard drive. This table specifies the starting and ending locations of each partition, their sizes, and whether they are marked as bootable. 3. MBR signature *. The last 2 bytes of the MBR must be 0x55A. This signature helps the BIOS/UEFI identify it as a valid MBR. Why the MBR gets corrupted? Several factors can lead to MBR corruption. Malware. Certain viruses and malware are specifically designed to target and overwrite the MBR, rendering the system unbootable. Boot sector viruses are a notorious example. Hard drive errors. Bad sectors on the hard drive, especially on the first sector, can damage the MBR. This is more common on older mechanical hard drives. Improper shutdowns. Sudden power outages or abrupt system shutdowns while the system is writing to the hard drive can potentially corrupt the MBR. Bootloader issues. Problems with other bootloaders, example dual boot configurations with Linux, can sometimes inadvertently corrupt the MBR. Disk management operations. Incorrectly resizing, creating, or deleting partitions using disk management tools can, in rare cases, damage the MBR. Hardware failures. In some situations, a failing hard drive controller or other hardware component can lead to MBR corruption. Symptoms of a corrupted MBR. The most obvious symptom is that your computer won't boot. You might see one of the following. Invalid partition table or similar error message. Operating system not found or missing operating system. Error loading operating system. Bootloader is missing. This can sometimes be related to a corrupted MBR, though it's often related to boot configuration data, BCD, issues, which we'll address later. The computer starts, but gets stuck at a blank screen with a blinking cursor. The computer may reboot repeatedly. Tools you'll need. 1. Windows 11 installation media. You'll need a bootable USB drive or DVD containing the Windows 11 installation files. If you don't have one, you can create one using the media creation tool from Microsoft's website. This is essential. 2. Command prompt. You'll be primarily using the command prompt environment within the Windows recovery environment, WinRE. 3. Optional, a second computer. If your primary computer is completely unbootable, you'll need another working computer to download the Windows 11 media creation tool and create the bootable installation media. Step-by-step procedure to repair the MBR. Here's the detailed process to repair a corrupted MBR on Windows 11. 1. Boot from the Windows 11 installation media. Insert the USB drive or DVD you created into your computer. Restart your computer. Enter the BIOS/UEFI setup. The key to enter the BIOS/UEFI setup varies depending on your computer's manufacturer. Common keys include Dell, F2, F12, ESC, or F10. Look for a message on the screen during startup that indicates which key to press. Asterisk in the BIOS/UEFI setup, change the boot order so that the USB drive or DVD drive is the first boot device. Asterisk save the changes and exit the BIOS/UEFI setup. Your computer should now boot from the installation media. 2. Access the Windows recovery environment, WinRE. Asterisk on the first screen that appears, the Windows setup screen, select your language, time/currency format, and keyboard input method. Asterisk instead of clicking Install Now, click on Repair Your Computer in the lower left corner of the screen. This will take you to the WinRE. Asterisk on the Choose an Option screen, select Troubleshoot. Asterisk on the Troubleshoot screen, select Advanced Options. Asterisk on the Advanced Options screen, select Command Prompt. This will open a command prompt window. 3. Identify the disk number asterisk asterisk. Asterisk at the command prompt, type the following command and press enter. This starts the disk part utility. Asterisk type the following command and press enter. Asterisk this command will list all the disks connected to your computer. Identify the disk number that corresponds to your hard drive, or SSD, where Windows 11 is installed. Pay close attention to the size column to help you identify the correct disk. The disk number will be a number like 0, 1, etc. Asterisk type the following command to select the disk. Replace disk underscore number with the actual disk number you identified in the previous step. For example, asterisk type the following command to view partitions on the selected disk. Asterisk make note of the partition number where Windows 11 is installed. This is usually the largest partition and typically labeled as primary. Asterisk type exit and press enter to exit disk part. This will return you to the main command prompt. 4. Repair the MBR asterisk asterisk. Asterisk at the command prompt, type the following command and press enter. This command uses the bootrec.exe tool, which is specifically designed for repairing boot-related issues. This command writes a new MBR to the selected disk. This replaces the existing, corrupted, MBR with a fresh, standard MBR. This is often the first step in fixing MBR issues. Asterisk next, type the following command and press enter. This command writes a new boot sector to the system partition. The boot sector is a small piece of code located at the beginning of the system partition, and it is responsible for loading the operating system. 5. Rebuild the boot configuration data, BCD. Asterisk the BCD stores information about the operating systems installed on your computer and how to boot them. Sometimes the BCD can be corrupted, even if the MBR itself is repaired. Asterisk type the following command and press enter. This command scans all disks for installed operating systems. It will list the operating systems it finds. This step is crucial for the next command. Asterisk type the following command and press enter. This command rebuilds the BCD. It will ask you if you want to add the detected operating system to the boot list. Type Y for yes and press enter. If it finds multiple operating systems, you might be asked to add them one by one. 6. Exit and restart asterisk asterisk. Asterisk type exit at the command prompt and press enter to close the command prompt window. Asterisk on the Choose an Option screen, select Turn off your PC. Asterisk remove the USB drive or DVD from your computer. Asterisk turn on your computer. It should now boot into Windows 11. Important considerations and troubleshooting. Asterisk if the MBR repair fails. Asterisk if the bootrec/fixmber command fails to execute or returns an error, it could indicate a more serious hardware problem with your hard drive. Run a disk check utility from WinRE, see below. Asterisk if Windows still doesn't boot. Asterisk after running all the bootrec commands, if Windows still doesn't boot, the problem may not solely be the MBR. It could be a more complex issue with the operating system files themselves. Asterisk check disk, chkdsk. You can run the chkdsk command from the WinRE command prompt to check your hard drive for errors. This is a good idea if you suspect hard drive problems. Replace C with the drive letter where Windows is installed. The /f parameter tells chkdsk to fix any errors it finds, and the /r parameter tells it to locate bad sectors and recover readable information. Important asterisk running chkdsk/r can take a very long time, especially on large hard drives. Be patient. Asterisk uefi versus legacy BIOS. Asterisk this tutorial focuses on repairing the MBR, which is primarily used with legacy BIOS systems. Modern computers often use UEFI, Unified Extensible Firmware Interface, and GPT, GUID partition table. If your computer uses UEFI and GPT, the commands above might not be applicable. You might need to repair the EFI bootloader instead, BCD. The principles are similar, but the commands are different. Asterisk secure boot. Asterisk if your system has secure boot enabled in the UEFI settings, it may interfere with the repair process. You might need to temporarily disable secure boot in the UEFI settings to allow the system to boot from the installation media and perform the repair. Remember to re-enable it after the repair is complete. Asterisk backup, backup, backup. Asterisk before attempting any of these repairs, it's highly recommended to back up your important data. If you can't boot into Windows, you can try booting from a Linux Live CD/USB and copying your data to an external drive. Example scenario asterisk. Let's say you have a computer that displays the error message invalid partition table when you try to boot it. You follow the steps above. 1. Boot from the Windows 11 installation media. 2. Access the command prompt in WinRE. 3. Run disk part, then list disk. You see that your hard drive is disk 0. 4. You run select disk 0. 5. Exit disk part. 6. You run bootrec/fixmber. The command executes successfully. 7. You run bootrec/fixboot. The command executes successfully. 8. You run bootrec/scanos. It detects one Windows installation. 9. You run bootrec/rebuild. It asks if you want to add the detected installation to the boot list. You type Y and press enter. 10. You exit the command prompt, remove the USB drive, and restart your computer. In this scenario, the bootrec command successfully repaired the MBR and BCD, and your computer should now boot into Windows 11. Advanced troubleshooting asterisk. Asterisk third-party boot repair tools asterisk if the standard bootrec commands don't work, you can try using third-party boot repair tools. Some popular options include Boot Repair, for Linux-based systems, and Minitool Partition Wizard, paid version has bootable media creation. These tools often have more advanced features for diagnosing and repairing boot-related issues. Asterisk System File Checker, SFC. If you suspect that system files are corrupted, you can run the System File Checker, SFC, from the WinRE command prompt. To do this, you need to know the drive letter where Windows is installed. It might not be C, in WinRE. Use disk part and list volume to find the correct drive letter. Then, run the following command. Replace X with the actual drive letter where Windows is installed. SFC will scan your system files and replace any corrupted ones with original versions from the Windows installation media. Reset this PC as a last resort. Before a clean installation, you can try the Reset this PC option in WinRE. This will reinstall Windows 11 while giving you the option to keep your personal files or remove everything. Important *, make sure you have a backup of your important data before using this option, as there's always a risk of data loss. Disclaimer * modifying boot sectors and partition tables is a potentially risky operation. It's important to follow the instructions carefully and understand the risks involved. Incorrect commands can lead to data loss or an unbootable system. Always back up your important data before attempting any of these procedures. If you're not comfortable with these procedures, it's best to seek help from a qualified computer technician. By following these steps carefully, you should be able to repair a corrupted MBR on Windows 11 and get your system booting again. Good luck.